Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the eBay top 10 for Australia and international. Normally, of course, this is a segment on ScoreCentre, but ScoreCentre is done and dusted for the year. It will be back next year. But I thought for now, let's do the eBay top 10 as a standalone show because I always love going through all the different cards. It's always really interesting. It's a nice mix of new and old for lots of different sports. So, and of course, Legacy is still hot off the press. So we have a lot of Legacy cards on the list today. So I'm really excited for this. Let's see how long we can do it for. But yeah, for now, the eBay top 10 will be a weekly show on its own. So let's get into it. So this is for the week of October the 2nd to October the 8th. We actually kick things off with 11th position. Particular interest in this card because if you remember on the channel, we did pull a Platinum Ruben Jinbi DPS. Now, this one is a little bit more special because it was the number 1. So yeah, quite a lot better than the one that we pulled on the channel, but still a lot of interest in this card. So the number 1 of just 40 sold for 1,151 and it just scraped by missing the top 10, but I just had to include that. In 10th spot for 1,205, we have another Platinum DPS from Legacy. This is the Harry Sheezel Platinum Draft Pick Signature selling for 1,205. And that was card number 24 of 40. In equal 7th spot, we actually have 3 cards in 7th spot selling for 1,500. We have the Nick Daicos Copper Draft Pick Signature. This of course came from last year's Optimum 2022 and it's a PSA 9 for that, and that was card number 27. Then also selling for 1,500 we have a almost full set, 46 cards of 48 of 1969 Rugby League Scanlons, and that is a selection of some of the cards. Love the colors of those, the 69 Scanlons, and of course a lot of big names there. Have to say some of those balls look like big Easter eggs. The Tony Ford and Johnny Baker, I think they're both western suburbs. They look like Easter eggs, giant Easter eggs. Then also for 1,500, we've got the Christian Petrarca Diamond Signature Redemption out of Gem. That was card 9 of 35. Then in 6th spot for 1,575, we have the captain of the Collingwood Magpies, Premiers 2023. This is the jumper number Darcy Moore redemption for his captain signature. There you go, number 30 out of just 60. Very nice stuff. Then in 5th spot for 1,896, we have a master set of 1994 Player's Choice cards made by Dynamic Marketing. We did see a master set a week or two ago of Dynamic's, I think it was 93 Rugby League cards. So interesting that we've now got a master set of Aussie rules from the early to mid 90s. Now the big cards here are the signature cards, and we have 5 of them. We've got Gary Ablett, you've got Wayne Carey, absolutely, of course, I don't have to introduce those players at all. And then you also have Greg Williams, Gavin Wanganeen, and Tony Modra. I love the gold borders, they look so cool. So all of those signatures are numbered to 500. And then of course you have all of the cards, all of the inserts, all of the base. I've put the legends and the rookies side by side because you've got the legends on the left, including, you know, some absolutely huge names like John Coleman, Ted Whitten Sr., Royce Hart, Doug Wade, one of the greatest goal kickers of all time. And then on the right, you have the rookies. The rookies, I tell you. Rookies like Shane Crawford, Mark Rasciuto, Dustin Fletcher, Matthew Richardson. Wow, David Neitz. Just rookies at the start of their careers. I wonder how they will go in their AFL careers. I wish those rookies well. Then, in fourth spot for 2,100, we have Nick Daicos, the Diamond Signature Redemption out of Gem. That is card 12 of 35. Now we're gonna, that name Daicos, we're gonna be saying it a little bit. We're gonna be saying it a little bit coming up, because in third spot for 2,805, we have the Generation Next Redemption card. Hooly dooly. Even the redemption card looks absolutely awesome. Wow, you've got Nick Daicos, Peter Daicos, Josh Daicos, signatures all on one card. That is going to be epic once it's redeemed. Now that is card 66. So of course there's 100 of these. So if this is in third spot, what do you think is in second spot? Well, you've got 3 more Daicoses. It's the Generation Next again. So this sold for 3,210. First one we saw was numbered 66. This is numbered 52. So we're going down in numbers. 52 of 100. And can you guess what is in first spot? Wow, no prizes for guessing, because we have another Generation Next redemption card. 3,250. Well, let's see what number this is. Oh, it's number 18. 18 of just 100. Hooly dooly. 3 Gen Next signatures to top off. That's 4 Daicos cards topping off the list. That is the Aussie cards for this week. Then we'll turn our attention to the international cards for the same time period. And in 10th spot for 1,000, we've got a Kobe Bryant Finest Apprentices out of Topps Finest 1996. And this is really interesting. I love this. So it's been graded. Actually, no, it's yes, it has been graded. It's a Gem Mint 10. But it's also got the protective covering still on it. So there are some cards that Topps would put protective covering over because they're sort of like a chromium finish. And so, look, we've seen Select do that as well. A lot of card companies will do that. They'll put a protective covering over it, but the protective covering hasn't been removed. And it's been graded with the covering on it. Which I don't think we've ever had a card on the list that had that, which I thought was really cool. It's something different. It's different. It's unusual. In 9th spot for 1,169, another unusual card here. We've got the Jordan Planet Metal out of Skybox Metal Universe, 98.99. Really lovely die cut card with Jordan flying over that metal planet. That looks so cool. And normally I don't show the back of cards if they're not numbered, but I kind of just really wanted to show this because it just looks so sick. We don't really see much die cut cards, which I'd like to see more of. I think they're really cool. Then in 8th spot for 1,180, we've got a Tyrese Halliburton Star Swatch Signatures. Now this is out of Panini Flawless Collegiate 2020. So he's representing his uni team or his college team, Iowa State, and that is a 1 of 1 as well for that swatch and signature, and it is a PSA 9. In 7th spot for 1,375, a great name of European world football, Franz Beckenbauer. This is his grand signatures. This came out of Panini Eminence 2018. It's 3 of 10. Always really loved those gold autos. I do sort of wonder how the texture does hold up over time, because they sometimes over time look like they kind of goes a bit smudgy, but yeah, still really nice, really lovely card there. Then in 6th spot for 1,376, we have a Vince Carter Silhouettes patch auto. Great patch there. That's a 4 out of 5, and that is out of Crown Royale 22-23. Then in 5th spot for 1,399, we've got a Cade Cunningham blank slate. Always a huge fan of the blank slate cards. That's out of Court Kings 21-22. Then in 4th spot for 1,500, we've got a Pepe Thread Combo Auto. This is from Futera, released in 2016. So 1 of 1. And then on the back, you have that huge signature that is on memorabilia, which is always cool. In 3rd spot for 1,600, we've got a Chet Holmgren rated rookie auto out of Donruss Optic 2023. I think that's a scope parallel, and that is 7 out of 10, so that is a jersey number as well. Love that. Then in 2nd spot, no, actually, well, technically, yeah. So we have a equal 1st spot. Both cards in the top sold for $3,000. So we have firstly the LeBron James draft pick number 1 out of Topps Chrome 0304. It's a Beckett 9. And also in 1st spot for $3,000, we have a Michael Jordan Upper Deck Select Signatures out of Upper Deck's basketball release of 09-10, 2009-2010. I really like that design. I really like that design very much. That is our eBay top 10 for this week. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you next week with more eBay top 10. But until then, Saturday morning, we'll be doing more AFLW Team Coach. But until then, stay cool, take care. My name is Dave. This is Scorecard Collectibles, and I can't wait to see you next time.